Hello! So in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to become an expert at navigating your Mac and using it so you are able to run laps around people who don't. You'll be able to get more work done quicker and you know where everything is on your Mac. Using this makes your Mac an incredible blast. So you go from this to this. The main philosophy with using the computer is to work clean without clutter so that you know where things are. You know, like in a kitchen, the knives are supposed to go in the knife rack, so you always know you can go to the knife rack to find them. So as long as you do that, the Mac will be a joy to. Just as you know where your knives are, it's a joy using the kitchen. And just the same with a computer. It's your second brain after all, so you want to know where everything is so that you can find it where you need it. So everything is where you expect it to be, so you can find it where you need it. Let's jump in. Most people's screens that I've seen look like this. Now, this is wild. There is no way you can focus and know where things are. How do I find what I'm working with? It's crazy. It's not possible. So the first thing I want you to do is something easy. I want you to empty the trash. Boom. Empty the trash, okay? Then I want you to start just closing down everything. Make it clean. And there we go. We've closed everything. So that's the first thing. We now got a clean slate, we got a clean screen, don't need to worry about things. Another thing is we have applications running on the side here. Make sure to close these. There, an even cleaner screen. Very nice. So we see that here we got three sections on the dock. We got things that are pinned on the left. In the middle we got things that are running. On the right we got trash cans and hidden windows. So what we can do is we can quit all the programs that are running and clean them out. So now when they're cleaned out, we can also, if they don't get removed, we just remove them from the dock, because this dock keeps the three latest running applications. So we can remove those. And now we just have a few things pinned. I've seen lots of people keep a ton of things pinned, things that they don't need, apps they don't use. We just want to remove these. So again, you just go from remove dock. And quit this. Remove from dock. Quit this. Remove from dock. And the only thing you can't remove from the dock is the Finder. So you got these two things. This is incredibly nice and clean. But it's a very large dock. In my opinion, this dock is way too large. So hold it here in the middle and just shrink it down to a size you like. If you like it big, keep it big. If you want it small, keep it small. Or do somewhere in between. There we go. But the thing is, we don't want to have this dock in the way, because it takes up a lot of real estate. You know, if I go to Safari, I lose all this real estate. I go full screen here. Boom. Okay. The whole bottom half where the dock is, it doesn't do anything. It's totally in the way. Like, look how much real estate I'm losing. So the first thing we want to do is we want to hide this, and we can do that by going to System Settings and just typing in dock. And there is a setting here called automatically hide and show the dock. Activate that and your dock goes away. Now you can full screen your application and get that real estate wide. If you want to get the dock back, all you do is pull your mouse down. Perfect. Now, let me just show that, show the dock again. So another thing we can do is we want to hide recent applications because we won't be needing those. We will have a much better way of accessing applications. So we can get rid of these two in the middle by removing show recent applications. The systems won't go away because it's still active and running. And yeah, that's pretty much what we wanna do. Then again, activate the automatic hide and show of the dock. Brilliant. A thing you might notice when you hide the dock is when you go down to get it, it's a very slow animation. And this makes it a little unpractical to have it so slow. So instead, when you have this hide and show the dock, there is a tool called Tinker Tool. Tinker Tool enables you to disable the delay when showing the hidden dock. So now when you go down, it will be an instant, it will appear instantly, but it still animates when it goes up. So you can disable that animation and you can go to Tinker Tool again and disable that animation. So now when you go on, it just instantly appears, boom, 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 boom. Every time I go, it's instant, no delay. It's great. Now, next thing we want to do is we want to fix the menu bar because it's, again, taking up constant real estate. So we go to Safari and we can full screen it by double clicking. But now it still takes up a little real estate, not as much as a dock, but it does take up real estate. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to hide this as well? Hiding the menu bar. So again, under desktop and dock, there is a section called menu bar. In the menu bar section, we can automatically hide and show the menu bar. And you can choose when you want to do this. I choose always. And there you have a full screen. Now you get to use the entire real estate and you still have access to the dock. It's brilliant. Now there are apps where you can customize things. One is called Bartender. What Bartender does is it allows you to customize things. So now, before I had all the apps running, now they are hidden, and when I hover here, then I can get access to them, because a lot of times I don't actually need access to them, and this makes it a little smoother, a little cleaner. Okay, now when we've cleaned up the clutter, we just got a screen here, we want to be able to navigate the Mac. So first thing we want to navigate, well, we need applications to run. There's certain ways we can run applications. There's certain ways we can run applications. One of them is through Finder. We got all our applications in the applications folder, and here we can just download, or we can launch whatever applications we want to have. So if I want to launch Safari, boom, I can launch Safari. Now, that's one way. Another way is with Spotlight. You press Command space and then Spotlight appears. Now I have a tool called Bartender, which is spotlights on superpowers where you can do things, but I can from here also run Safari, boom, I just run again. Okay, I want to open Chrome, boom, I want to open Finder, I can do that. I just can open things. If I want to Google something, I can just go, how many ducks? There you go. You figure out it. So Alfred So this app is called Alfred, and it allows you to use. This app is called Alfred, and it makes Spotlight into a superpower, or it superpowers Spotlight. Now, I already covered this, but if you have an app running, it's small like this, and you want to full screen it, well, you just double click on the top bar, and it will almost full screen. Might not work every time, so you might need to drag it out, but it extends it all the way. Another way to full screen the app is just clicking the full screen button here, the green button. Now this full screens your app, and there is no other app accessible from here. If you try to access something else, it will not work in this window, it will open a new window. But say you have two Safari windows or two applications of any kind, and you only got one monitor and you want to stack them side by side. Well, again, use this green button and you can tile them to different sides of the screen. So now I can get two things at the same time. I might have one document I'm editing in, I might have another document I'm doing something else in. So what you can do then is also slide this slider to reshape and resize the windows that you need. An even better option is using a tiling app. There are different tiling apps. One of them is Amethyst. Amethyst allows you to automatically tile windows and automatically full screen these windows. So if I open a window, boom, it just full screened it, and I'm still on this full screen. Say I want to open another tab, and there, boom, it automatically tiles the windows, so you don't need to worry about things overlapping. Everything will be in the correct order. I open another window, and the more windows I open, the more they just tile and stack. This allows us to navigate the windows very quickly. We can just shift the windows around. I can change which window I'm currently working in, and it's just a great app to work with. Now you know how to use your current active screen, but having all your apps on one screen, even if they're tiled properly, can become a bit limiting. You might not have enough space. So in order to fix this and make it less chaotic, you can set up virtual screens. You don't need more than one physical screen. I can even work on one laptop screen, but I need a bigger physical screen. But I can even work on a small laptop screen with a tiling manager. Everything works great. But if you do use it, you want to use multiple virtual screens. You can think of these multiple virtual screens as workspaces. So you do different things on different screens. So what you can do to access that is you can set up, if you're on a Mac, if you're on a MacBook, just swipe up with all your fingers. If you are not, you click the key combo. Then when you're up here, you're gonna click the plus, and you can add a virtual desktop. As you see, I already have 6 virtual desktops, but I can add another one, and I can add another one, and another one. And then in these virtual desktops, I can do certain things and run certain applications. So for example, I can open settings, and I can assign it to this desktop. So whenever I run system settings again, it will automatically switch me to desktop and I will appear here. Now to navigate, you just do you use the keyboard shortcut and arrow keys, and you can switch between them. And another way to use it is just again open up here, and you can switch exactly where you want. A other alternative is to, instead of going there, if you already know the number, you can just go straight to that number. You hold Option and that number, and you'll automatically go there. And that's a brilliant part with this. With having multiple screens, you can have different applications running in different screens. I might have Chrome here, and then I might again need to access Safari. Boom, I got it there, I got Chrome there, and I just easily shift between the two. You have now learned how to navigate the computer like an absolute expert. Now just practice these, test them out, and make them fit your own system. Practice those reps to get those reps in. Practice to get those reps in to become a skilled master at using your Mac. And before no time, you'll be able to fly around and get work done clearly, easily, effectively, and quickly. Thank you for watching. Watch my next video right up there, and I'll see you then.